Well, Happy New Year, everyone. Super excited to be here with you all today. Um, Wanted to talk to you today about market research. Have you done any lately? That is definitely what we're going to get into today. I've been talking to some prospects as well as my fellow clients and just finding out what they're wanting to do different in the new year. And one of the things they have said and have really talked about is lead generation. And it seems like the common thread that I hear is that they typically use social media to attract their clients to them via post. So they're relying on the algorithm and using more of a passive approach to get their leads. Now, why is it passive, you may be asking? The reason that I say it's passive is because you're waiting for somebody to respond more so than going out and getting what you want. And the reason that I say that you're waiting is because you're putting a post up and you're waiting for the person or the algorithm to show your post to your ideal client, and then for that person then to not just scroll your post, that they're actually going to reply or respond to you. So that is why I call it passive. So my thoughts, and that I'm very strong on, is that you got to go after what you want. If you want it, you got to go get it. Nobody's going to get it for you. So I am more into a direct outreach approach. And you may be saying, but Inga, I thought you were an introvert. And I am. But I have a direct outreach approach that is ideal for an introvert. Imagine that. That allows you to be in control of your business narrative and really go out and find the people that you want to come into your world. But the key to all of this is you got to know who you're looking for. I hear so many times that people tell me that they want to serve everybody. They really don't want to narrow down and really define who they're looking for. But when you do it like that, girlfriend, you are really essentially serving no one, because when it comes time for you to talk about your business, maybe you're giving your elevator pitch and you're going to networking events, so you're interacting with different people. What do they ask you? Well, girlfriend, what do you do? And if you cannot clearly identify who you serve, they can't think of anybody when you're talking to them. So, for example, like me, I help female entrepreneurs with introverted tendencies with their lead generation and sales process without the small talk. So, I've told you that I work with females. I've told you that I work with female entrepreneurs. I've also niched it down another level and told you that I work with female entrepreneurs with introverted tendencies. So, when you hear that, you are going to think about people in your circle that have those attributes. However, if I just told you, oh, girl, I serve everybody, who comes to mind? Nobody. That is why it's very imperative that you make it a point to know exactly who you're looking for. And that was one of the reasons why I created this workshop called the Never Run Out of Leads Workshop, because I really wanted to help people fine tune who they were looking for. Now, does this mean it has to be demographically? Like you have to say female that's 20, between the ages of 25 and 50, um, a mom? No, you don't have to do it that way. You can also use what's called psychographics. So they have a common trait in maybe their mindset or their buying habits, but it's totally outside of the demographic sense. It can be something totally different, but you still got to know who they are and what kind of traits they have, so that you can tell other people about it and then they can refer you. Now, I want to say this because I know many of you are thinking, well, Inga, didn't you tell us referrals were passive too? Yes, referrals are passive. And why they're passive? Because again, you're waiting for somebody to tell somebody else about you, and then that person actually coming to you and taking the action. And we all know that people may not necessarily come as fast as we would like them to come, especially if we're building something big and we're doing this full time. We want to be sure that we control how our business is. And here's being in control of your business narrative is actually going out and finding the people that you want, more so than waiting for the folk to come to you. Because I can think about a prospect that I was talking to a couple of weeks back, and she was telling me that, the beginning of the year, she's normally just like blazing along in her business, right? Because she has done networking events, she's interacting with people, she's talking about her business, she's making it a point to really get out and tell people about what she does, who she serves, and how she serves them. And then she said, like right around the September, October timeframe, she says that her business starts to drop off because all of the referrals and the interactions that she made at the beginning of the year, she stopped doing because she started working with the people that she was serving, but she wasn't continuously getting that direct outreach so she could have a continuous flow of leads. Because we all know that leads are the lifeline of our business, because if we're out of leads, we're out of business. So we want to make sure that we have something growing and going all the time in the top of that funnel. So as they're coming down the funnel, making that decision if we're the one or not, we still have people in that process that are still coming out the bottom that are buying from us or referring us, but we still have people that are buying from us because we're filling the top. Because as we know, if we keep just having them to filter out and come out the bottom, but we are not filling the top, then we're not going to continuously have business. So why am I saying this to you? That's why I think it's very important for you to do market research. And market research, from my vantage point as an introvert, allows me to interact with people, find out what they are needing, helps me also determine if they're my person or not. It helps me get rid of that first meeting that I'm sure you guys have done many a time when you go to a networking event. You connect with somebody, they seem cool in the event, so you have a one-to-one with them, and you feel like you're making more friends than you're making money. Right? Because anybody raise their hand for that? That has definitely been me in the past. So what I have done to alleviate that, after I find out who I'm looking for, now I use surveys to do market research to filter my leads, to avoid that initial meeting that we're just hanging out and not making money, or finding out if they're my person. I can find that out with the survey and not even have the meeting. So it eliminates that meeting. I'm able to attract more people to me than attack, because again, I have that filter. The survey serves as a filter for me to find my ideal client. It also allows me to ask questions versus assume that everybody has similar problems to me, because I know my background is different from others' background. So what they struggle with in their business from a lead generation point of view is going to be quite different than maybe what I did. But still, because of my problem solving background as a mechanical engineer, I am a trained problem solver. So working with people and telling them and finding out what they need, and then being able to come up with a solution that will help them get to their next level when it comes to lead generation and the sales process, I know I can do. So with all of that said, that's why I love surveys, because I'm able to do all of that upfront work, filter, I'm able to ask, I'm able to attract, I'm able to also find out what's on people's mind, what keeps them up at night, that are in maybe the beginning of their business or even in the middle of their business, similar to what I was just talking about. They got this money, cash flow, they got it going, it's going great, and then all of a sudden it dries up because they didn't have those leads coming in on a continuous basis to keep it going. I can help with that. I know I can help with that. That's why I love the market research, because I know my target market, which is one of the first prerequisites of any type of market research. I have the survey system to filter out the people that I want to serve. And then I'm able to assist instead of annoy the folks that I could possibly help. So it's a win-win all the way around. It allows me to do all of that and then use my problem solving skills to really help them. Depending on where you are in your business, are you that person that thinks, oh, I can serve everyone? Well, girlfriend, I definitely want to talk with you. We have this Never Run Out of Leads live workshop that's coming up that you can check out the link in the description to find out more information about that, to see when our next one is so you can participate. Or if you're one of these people that, Inga, I know who I'm looking for. I'm just running out of leads. You haven't, what is that, a saying, you have more month than you have money because you've run out of the things, run out of the leads that you had to keep the business going. So you're looking for more ways, more innovative ways that are not as time consuming, that are going to allow you to keep those leads coming in the top while you're still serving the clients that you have. I got a plan for you too. So just check out the link for the Never Run Out of Leads. If you want to set up a fitting call to see if we are a potential match to help you with your lead generation and sales process, I'll put that in the link as well. But whatever you do, don't just sit on your hands, girlfriend. It's the new year, and knowing it and not acting on it are two different things. So it's time to act. Let's make a change. Let's level up your business in 2025 and really help you get to your desired promised land. And I can do that either by helping you figure out who you're looking for or helping you with your lead generation and sales process to continue those leads coming in to the top of your funnel. So again, thanks for watching. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. And like I said, check out those links in the description and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.